So, I walked the dogs this morning, taking a parcel to the post office. When I walked the dogs this morning, I did 4.5 miles. So, there's definitely more traffic on the roads, easily. So yeah, I'm going to walk to the post office and back. Got a package and 2 cars to go to Canada. And I need to get a wife card as well. Do you know, not seeing any young people out and about. It's all one type of person, elderly. So yeah, this morning when I took the dogs out, nobody of my age was out walking. Not a person. It was all elderly. So I have a feeling that might change when I get into Elland, where it's a more populated area. Maybe. The thing is as well, the motive is stay alert. Like, and people are struggling with that. Oh god, I'm getting barked at by dogs. People are like really struggling with that. Like, you just stay focused and be on guard and use common sense. I tell you what's weird, the golf courses are opening again on Wednesday when they shouldn't be. So Halifax Bradley Golf Club will be reopening. I've got one of them just in case. Yes, it appears a lot of people have given up because there are a lot of cars on this road. Actually, to be fair, not going down, but up, oddly enough. And I might not even need this, but I thought, well, it's better to be safe than, well, you know. Oh yeah, anyone that is my generation of age, a bit younger, or actually no, a bit younger and a bit above. If there's a big gathering, if there's a family of it, then I'm not counting that because that's a family thing. But as like on their own, they're choosing to go out on their own to exercise, which is different because that's what I'm doing. Well, actually I'm walking to the post office. I'm going to go through the side streets because the main road is proving to be very, very busy. You know, all that conversation about what to do with the next bit of roadmap is complete bullshit. You can do this, but you can't do that. That's kind of what we need, but it's so very, very unclear as to what not to do or what to do that people are just like, I'm just going to do what I like. And that's what I'm seeing from everybody. They're just doing what the fuck they like. So I've done a walk with the dogs this morning. That's allowed. I'm actually doing an Essentials journey to the post office to take stuff for the NHS and for family abroad. So that's an Essentials journey. So I'm actually not being a lawbreaker here. I'm actually being a good Samaritan here, taking things for the NHS to the post office. But I do genuinely feel people have given up and are not bothered now. And apparently you should be like trusting experts, but one of the experts actually right? Not at the moment. I mean, surely I'm going to see someone that's my age going on some sort of exercise, right? It's not as cold as it was yesterday. It's a lot warmer. It's granted, it's not warm like it has been for the last few days, but it's been warmer than yesterday. So it's an encouraging sign for those that want to go out and exercise can still do it. But it's despite the fact of the pandemic, of course, and the lockdown. But I mean, regarding Wednesday, that's like the unlimited exercise, the unlimited travel. And I found out from the environment secretary that supposedly all fast chain restaurants that have a drive-through are going to reopen apparently, which I don't know how that's going to work, honestly I do not know how. Got to really kind of wait for my boss first, my overall boss, to see what's going to happen. You know, thankfully I'm not too far off the post office, so I've seen two people sort of actually a bit younger than me. I mean, I recognise the two people anyway, so I know that they are like 5-6 years below me. Feel really sorry for people that live on this street further up there, because when you're on the bike you don't quite notice it, but when you're on foot you definitely do notice it more. That people don't have as much. Right, I need to get that package and stuff out of my bag, and I can't remember if the post office is on this street or that way, I can't remember now. Then again, that smells quite nice, does that? Ooh, lovely. You know, walking through Elland, it looks like nobody's following a pandemic rule. It's well busy in Elland. It was actually alright in the post office, really. Didn't need that, thankfully. Thankfully. Right, I'm gonna attempt moistening something, because my parents kind of want curry. Well, I think that went alright. Got my shoelaces undone, that's not alright. So, sorted it out. Gonna have this now. So I got 2 other boxes of cappuccino coffee for my mum, and I got a Whitley Neal gooseberry flavour. It's limited edition, so I have got it for my mum. I think honestly when I get home the walk is not quite going to be a 5k. 4.5 miles this morning with the dogs, and then dropping all that stuff off, and then going to Morrison's and 1 getting a drink, and 2 getting some more coffee for my mum, which is ideal for when she's working, and a nice little treat for her that's going to last her for quite a long time, providing she likes it, of course. Don't see why she wouldn't. So it's just turned 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 miles in. That's what I was trying to say. 2 miles in, and it's just turned 2 o'clock. Do you know, I'm really confident that's going to be a second spike. Yeah. Because Wales, Northern Ireland and Scotland are keeping the stay-at-home agenda still going. And why not? England, that is, why not? I can definitely tell that from Elland. Just Elland. It is crackers. Absolutely crazy. People have really given up now. And I might not be able to get to the park to pass through. I hope I can. This is the sole reason I would not bring my dogs on the park now, because people are very willing to ignore rules. There are 4 lads on the skate park just thinking, oh yeah, willy-nilly doing what they like. there's also 2 people to the left. They are 2 metres apart, and they're bloody well 2 metres apart, but for the sole reason that people are very unable to follow a simple instruction. Elland alone. Some people are very, very unable to follow a basic instruction. Like the stay alert thing. Stay alert. People are like, how the hell do you do that? Said you use your common sense. Well, yeah. Use common sense. It's not difficult. Or is it? And I'll say why is it. It's open. I'm going to finish this off. Yes, it's difficult because people cannot shut a gate behind them. Right. Yeah, hold on. I put my sleeve over my hand. Wow, that's incredibly difficult, that, isn't it? It's not. Yeah, so many people not following social distancing in Elland alone. I think the education barrier has not quite achieved its fullest potential in Elland. No! Not a bit. So honestly, like, going to Elland, well, no, well, the way I walked this morning was perfect for not seeing that many people. I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to do a 5k, am I? I'm actually at 2.8 miles. So, I am. I did 4.5 miles this morning, and I'm going to be lucky to skim 3 now. So that's it. I've done my dog walk. I've done an Essentials walk. So who knows what this afternoon will bring. Because I'm going to be getting up. It's now 2:15. And I've done about 150 minutes as well. I'm at 163. Which I think is pretty good. The wind is starting to pick up now, and I've already noticed a big change. I'm not in Elland anymore, and it's dead. There's no traffic. Well, there might be some traffic here and there, but in Elland the traffic is shocking. It's like, oh, we are still in a pandemic, right? But apparently not, because we are, but we're not showing any signs of that, because people in Elland are not, well, showing any signs of that at all. The post office scenario was fine, was okay. I think the elderly people think it's all right to get closer than 2 meters when it really isn't. So that's been alert. But yeah, anyway, I'm nearly home. Yep. So, I'm at a 5k now. Good job. Going home now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.